Alright, I just need to make sure I post the stream link into a bunch of different places. Alright. Hey Mod, can you do me a favor real quick and post something into the chat just so that I know that it's working? Just so I know. Seems to be working just fine. Do you mind checking my own audio real quick for me? Just to see how I sound compared to the game audio. I'm sure people can just type in chat later and tell me that it's all fucked up or not, but it'll do better if I can test before it all starts, really. Turn up my voice? Okay. Let's see here. OBS? I can't turn up my voice, but I can turn down the desktop audio. Excellent. Here, is that better? Now I should be beating out the game. I know the game had some weird audio quirks that made it so that it sometimes is a lot louder than me. But I think we're past that. Fantastic. Alright, well then I'm just going to continue game as soon as possible just so that I can get in and have a show all ready to go. I like the little loading screen black hole. Very cute. Now we're going to find out if this has Dark Souls-like saving, where if I just quit game in the middle of whatever I'm doing, it's going to pick me up where I left off, or is it going to put me back at one of the rift things? Alright, well, it looks like I'm at the rift thing, which is fine. Kind of expected that. That means no crazy speedrun strats of quitting in the middle of the game to save yourself from a dangerous fall or something. Where did I get this shield? This is fine. Okay. Cool. Lovely. What was I doing? I was exploring. Does touching this recover my energy, or is it just a place to level up and only to level up? Consume axions. I've got a shit ton. Maybe I can level up, but I don't think it's going to recover my energy. We'll do more stamina. Nice. Okay, if I level up, it recovers my energy. That's good to know. Did you announce in the Hellpoint server? I think I did. I had to ask them because I wasn't actually sure if that was what it was for or not. I thought it was for like development streams for a while, so I didn't want to like pester them. But apparently it was any kind of streams. Oh. Which is nice. It's nice of them to offer a way for us to share our videos with one another. This game still feels so good. Every time I quit playing, I'm like, damn. It just felt so right. Camera's still pretty weird, just because it zooms in and zooms out of its own accord, which is fine, I guess, because I'm assuming it's designed that way to keep people from getting too confused, and it seems to zoom in at proper times, at the very least, for the sake of making me feel more claustrophobic and frightened. Which is always good. Oh my god, box! Can I destroy a box with a projectile? Can I use my... I tried to throw my tomahawk. Didn't work. Oh, because I didn't have it highlighted. Ha ha ha. Today I'll learn. What goes on that top thing, anyway? I haven't even figured that out. I'm assuming it's a place for 2 powers, but I don't know where the second power goes. Am I able to double up? That doesn't make any sense. Hey, let's see if I can find that elevator. Has there been a recent sign update? Oh, No, but free health. I guess I don't need that right now. Good to know that recovers at different intervals as well. I thought those were one-time occurrences. You know, I think I said it once before, but I really like how, despite all being part of the same space station, each area does feel different from one another. Different architecture and different designs. I'm wondering how varied the final product will be in the end. You know, and I never did find that damn light switch. Unless it's up high. I don't even know if a light switch is real. Might have just been developers screwing with me, giving me false hope. That's the upgrade station, which is cool and all, but I'm still gonna see if I can find that light switch. I thought there was an area I could jump. Ooh, is this a place that I could jump to? It is. I don't know if I'm supposed to be here or not, but it's a place that I could jump to. Ugh, man. Platformer. Wow, there's more to go. There's more to see. This is incredible. I can't tell if that's a jump or not. I think it was. I'm going to tell myself it was because that makes me feel like I had some kind of accomplishment just then. Oh, wow, that was the scariest jump I've done just yet. Holy crap, there's still more to see. You guys have really loaded up this area. Or is this just like a short... Oh, treasure. Treasure at the end of a pit. Does this gas hurt me, or is it just for looks? Because if it's just for looks, then good job. Oh, nailed it. Wow, that's a lot of treasure. Axion, 1600. I think that's enough to level up twice. I'm assuming there's a way to jump back. There is. There's also a way to die if I felt like it. Man, that's so cool. Having the whole jump mechanic in general in this game really opens up a huge amount of possibilities that wouldn't just wouldn't be available to you in Dark Souls or Bloodborne or something like that. Suddenly looking behind you and seeing if there's like railings that you can run along and stuff like that is actually something that you should be doing. Trying to find alternate paths for yourself and whatnot. Oh! Oop! Ow! That fall damage. It also gives you more creative ways to die. Now I know why this health pack is here. For when you inevitably fuck up. Oh. Oh, like that. Huh. Hey, what's that? Is that a light switch? That looks like a light switch. Can I jump to there just like I jumped to the other place? No? Yes? No. Yes? I have no idea. There's stairs. Where do those stairs go? Oh man, that was terrifying. Oh man. Holy crap. Did he jump up and fucking... He nibbled me. You little prick. Does he just swing that high? Yeah, he just swings that high. Wow. Horror. New innovations. No hidden walls. Unfortunate. It's the power editor. Oh, right, the power editor. What the hell did that do? No, don't do that. Bad. Cancel. Ah. Tap X. Regen module. What is this? Power duration. Why is that increasing my physical attack? This is my healing item, right? Why would that increase physical damage output? I don't understand. Duration. We're going to max it. Who cares? Let's go all the way. Modifiers? I don't have any modifiers. Are there modifiers in this game to get, or is that a placeholder? Modifications applied. Cool. I still don't know what that did. Hopefully I have a more efficient form of healing, if that's what that does. Or I might have just done absolutely nothing. One or the other. Light switch? No. Alright, well now I know there's a platform to the far left to get to, but God knows if I can figure out where the stairs are to that. Ow! Stop! Stop hitting me through the floor! You don't understand the kind of panic this fills me with. I didn't go through that area earlier, but I probably should. Huh! Oh, don't hit me on the backswing. That is a fucking light switch. I know it is. I like how rapid fire this is. Oh. So there's enemies just hiding. Can that guy come through here? Well. Look where you're going, kids. It's fine. We're good. Oh, I've got that 1600 Axion thing to break. I'll do that right now, and then I'll get another level up out of it. Or maybe I won't. We'll see. I will. What do I do? Health, stamina, energy? Load, strength? Decisions. Lost energy, hatchet +1. Gets a... What? I level up strength and it becomes green, but that doesn't actually improve its... What? What's happening? Oh, I'm also increasing my defense to radiation. That's neat. Reflex doesn't increase anything else. That's fine. Foresight, cognition. Probably increases gun damage, but I can't really tell what they scale with, if at all. So I'm not going to touch that for now. I'll just keep increasing stamina and health. Why not? I feel like a lot of people think, especially in Souls games, that health is more like a skill for people who are newbies, as if, like... I don't know. Like, I don't feel like health is necessarily measuring the number of mistakes you can make. I feel like it's rather measuring the number of risks you can take. I feel like even if you're a very high-level player, there's still a lot to be gained from leveling up your health stat. Monster Hunter has similar ability stats as well. Things like Deadeye that increase the range at which you can critical attack with ranged weapons. Most people just assume it's there for people who don't know how to properly aim, but I mean, hey, if it lets you get off more shots because opportunities that you previously didn't have are now available to you, then, I mean, that seems fine to me as well. Oh, he can sprint. That's horrifying. Now I can test the true speedrun tech. He's gonna punch my jimmies before that elevator shows up. Nope. Nope. You can't come. You can't come on the elevator with me. I know that for a fact. You're too tall. Elevator, please. Elevator. Open. Does it automatically shut? Please. Lord. Please. Oh, God. And then he just warped away. That's fine. Was that controlled by the time? Do they warp away because it gets too close to the odd hours on the clock, or is it because I just got away from him and so he just warped back to where I couldn't cheese him? Cheese him with tomahawks. I might want to waste a life just trying to see if I can find the stairs over there. I know there's a huge enemy, though. I know there are stairs here. There's probably stairs just equidistant on the other side, but... Oh. Right. Enemies in the dark, waiting to kill me. 90% block shield. Way better than the starting shield. Though I like the starting shield a lot better in terms of fashion. Kind of makes me a little bit disappointed. I felt like the ancient warrior shield should be a little bit better. Tomahawk! 15. How much does this do? 12. Alright. Only a little bit less. I feel like the tomahawk is more efficient, to be honest. And more fun. That's the most important part, right? let's take care of business over here first. I haven't even tested. Can I bounce off of objects? Or do I just chop right through them? Get me out of here. Oh, thank God. Hey, I don't remember enemies being here. Oh, wait, did I have that glitch last time? Can he come through here? That looks him-sized. Fuck. Oh, man. Oh. How can you shoot through my... Did he leap for me? Oh my God. Horror. Anxiety. Yeah, there's still plenty more to this game. Oh, he dropped something though. I gotta find out what it was. Okay, yeah, now this is this just healing me now? What is happening? I turned on the duration. Have I made it so that it's harder to charge up, but now it heals me for more? Is that what I've done? Have I made it so I now have to hit like 100 enemies 100 times? Let's see how much this charges now that I have... Seems to be charging up just as much as always. Doesn't change the leech modifier. What was it? Duration and speed? Whoa, what? Did the pillars just disappear? Yep, pillars just disappeared. That's fine. Do they still have hitboxes? They do. I can't walk through them. Hitboxes. I guess it's more just collisions, huh? I can climb up. I can climb up. I can... That's a lot of up. Is there a lot of down? Well, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of down, but not really the kind that I would like to do. Whoa, there's a ladder right here the whole time as well. It's hard to tell what enemies can poise through what attacks. Sometimes they just have the ability to no-sell me. Does that imply that I can get up there? This is horrifying. Basic firearm upgrade. Oh, nice. I didn't know you could upgrade firearms. That's really cool. Once again, I'm glad that like rangers have a viability in this game. Obviously, they have to still recover health with bashing enemies in the face with a tomahawk or something, but I mean, you can find some kind of thematically appropriate thing, I'm assuming. I love the climbing animation in this game. I don't know why. I just enjoy. Wait, what? Oh, wow, that's a tough one. Do I fail that jump and then I just fall straight to my death? No, it looks like I can survive it. Can I walk through these pylons? Do they have hurt boxes? Oh man, that's a stressful one. My years of Mario are paying off. All right, this one will kill me. Maybe. I don't know. There is fall damage, but it's been pretty lenient so far. Really now? That's a tough one. Is there any other way to go? Not really. Fine, fine. Running start. 1. Alright, no, I just gotta trick myself. 1. Ah! Oh, that was a good one. That was the best jump I've ever made. Oh, wait, what? Can I jump off of ladders? Oh! I can. I can jump off of ladders. I can definitely do that. Okay, new question. Can I control the angle of my... If I look to... Oh, look at that. If you press left and right, you presumably can control which way you jump. The more you know. Well, that's fine. We now know for next time. We can make all the... Ooh. Ooh. I don't want to go that way. Not right right now. Now I know why there's multiple ways to go in this game, though. See? Poison through my hits. It's hard to tell which ones they can do. Well, I can cancel all of my attacks, can't I? Isn't that like a thing? No matter what attack animation I'm in the middle of, as long as I have stamina, I can get out of it. Shields tend to work better from the front, buddy. I don't make the rules. So far, the only thing I really wish I could just ask and receive immediately would be the ability to sell equipment. I feel like I have a lot of like shields and stuff that I really don't need. And I don't think there's any particular way to clean up my inventory space. Yeah, victim armatures, cool, but like, Alright, that rising uppercut from the left knocks enemies down. That's good to know. How did you get in there? Ow. No, not that. I wanted to heal. Can see into the hell room from here. There it is. This does allow me to call the elevator unimpeded. Can see the texture on the cloth. Looks so nice. Let me in. Could I potentially escape before the elevator goes? Nope. Couldn't. That's fine. The goal for this stream is to just go as far as I can and look at everything, and then maybe try and get my way through the boss. We'll see, though. I'm more interested in exploring the area than I am in pounding my face against a boss's ass for now. For now. I'm always in a boss-ass pounding mood, but there's so much to explore still. Enemy up here that I keep forgetting about. Hey, mate! Yeah, I don't mind a game that has... Dark Souls 3 had an issue where, like, if you landed one hit on an enemy, you could stagger them all the way to death. All you had to do was get that first hit in, and then they were just done. Stun lock into oblivion. I don't know if I necessarily want that, but I do wish I could more easily and readily tell which enemies can get stunned. And if they have certain attacks that they can't get stunned out of, I wish there was a little bit more telegraphing of it, so I could tell. Because a lot of the lesser enemies, especially, just have a tendency to be like flail attack number 1. Tomahawk! Oh wait, I have an upgrade material. Whee! For a gun. What else am I going to put that on besides a gun? Might as well do that now, I'm right here. Which one was this one, right? Nice. Select item. Railgun. Upgrade. Basic firearm. Next level cost? What? Modification applied. Oh, have I... Is that like unlocking the ability to upgrade my weapons? Can I now upgrade the Lost Hatchet as well? Oh, I can. That's interesting. Also, I figured out that if I put an element on here, I'm actually sacrificing some of my physical attack to get an element, so I think I'm just gonna keep the element off for now, even though having a imbued weapon is really cool and all. I kind of think that I might just want to power through with my brute strength alone. Hey mod, can I get an audio check? I just want to make sure I'm not talking to myself. Can you hear me through the microphones? The headsets? 17. Oh, wow. Actually, the physical attack is what changes the ranged attack on the Tomahawk as well. Or the hatchet. What's it called? the space hatchet. I didn't realize that the ranged attack depended on the physical attack of the weapon. Hey, there's a big fat guy coming to kill me, so you gotta die kind of like now. Yeah, thanks. Give me your money. Ah. Alright, I want to go to the left, though, because... now there's so much more reasons to... Yeah, see, they can't stun him out of that one, but it is a longer wind-up, which is fine. That's a longer enough. That's a long enough wind-up to keep me from killing myself by accident. Alright, earlier you jumped off the edge. I was kind of hoping to recreate that. But these lesser enemies, I don't know if they can be stunned out of every attack. I don't know if they've just got no poise whatsoever, no hyper armor. But it's still frightening. Okay, I can do this. I can definitely, now that I know that I can jump to the left or right or straight backwards. Can I sprint up ladders in this game? That'd be funny. Nah. I wonder if they'll have upgrades to passive abilities. I wonder if there'll be like ways to increase your jump height or your running speed, things like that. Stuff that doesn't necessarily have to do with combat, but is still something that might be interesting for exploration. Something that would make those jumps a little less stressful or something. Maybe there's people who want to make characters that are more interested in creating... people more interested in creating like explorative characters who are more interested in just exploring the environment rather than combat. Of course I love combat, so I wouldn't be that kind of person, but maybe. Ooh, treasure in a really spooky red room, and I see things that are breathing. That's terrifying. Oh, fuck. Okay, alright. Ow. Fuck. There's a lot of enemies in here. I found the high level area. I did it, guys. Bye. He applied a lot of forward momentum to my ass. Audio sounds good, excellent. Shoot, now I'm much more interested in my Axions now that I know that they're not just for leveling up me, but also for my weapons. Usually that's the more important thing. You can usually get through the entire game at the first level, but can't really do that without leveling up the weapon. That's less ideal. Oh, shoot. Oh, well. Excellent. How do I get out of here? Ladder, nice. I really like the story of this game so far. I like the whole idea of like 3D printed people. I also noticed some flavor text that said that wars are mostly a thing of the past, so all the weapons that you have are... Oh, God, that guy scared the crap out of me. He's worth a lot of Axions, but like even if I kill him, I'm still not going to have enough to level up. But maybe my weapon? Alright, we'll do it. But yeah, like wars are a thing of the past, so all the weapons and armor you're finding are actually like old reproductions. They're not actually like original armor. Oops, that was not something I wanted to do. Which is also interesting because I'm wondering if that means that... Ow! How many different kinds of armor and weapons we can have, because if they're not limited by time, like they can just be from any time period, then we can have some really cool stuff. My commentary skills drop dramatically as I try to kill an enemy. I like fighting these guys, but mostly one-on-one. Any more than that's a little scary. God, that health effect is so cool. Something I have noticed is that leveling up my stamina only the tiniest amount, 1 or 2 levels, has given me a lot more leeway when it comes to my comboing potential. And then I get a nil imbuement, which is very cool. Imbuments are cool and all, but I'm not quite sure what enemies would be weak to what in these situations. Most of the time, dark energy is like something that angels would be weak to, or other righteous creatures. However, I haven't really seen much of those. That guy's called a demon. Makes me kind of think there's very little hope of fighting any. Well, I don't know. The boss is like some kind of monk-like thing, which I guess could be some kind of righteous creature if you want to put a spin on it. Maybe it's just for flavor. Maybe it's just because somebody wants to have a personal storyline for their character where they're like, oh, I want to be more Dark Knight or a light paladin kind of thing. Ooh, another thing, another cool concept I was thinking about was if they're just 3D printing people and all the things that you're finding are from like old wars and stuff like that, and they're just like pulling stuff out of, I guess, databanks or archives. I don't know where they're getting the blueprints for all these weapons. But I was wondering if, like, maybe people are getting 3D printed who think they're older people from older generations, but they're not actually who they think they are. Like, I forget who this armor is based on, but what was it? Ancient Warrior Helm. Yeah, Gailen Arya. That'd be crazy if I, like, came across an android who thinks that they're Gailen Arya because they've been 3D printed off a databank and they have the armor and the weapons, but they're really just some kind of, like, thing like me, a 3D printed person. There's got to be a faster way to say that. Bye. Down there is the area where I can talk to NPCs. But I'm not really interested in doing that right now. Yep, I am definitely interested in Axions. Oh, I said I would level up my weapon. I'll do that. Or I said I'd experiment at least. Anything. I'll give anything for a flashlight. Even if it's like an offhand item that I have to like consciously make a decision of removing my shield in order to apply a flashlight. I feel like I need it. I'm so terrified. Lost hatchet. How do I... Next level cost. Cool. How do I... Wide circle? Triangle. I forgot it's PlayStation 4. So few games. Yeah. Level up basic melee upgrade chip to level 2. I did it. Stamina cost. It didn't seem to level up the weapon itself in terms of damage, but the stamina cost turned red, which implies to me that it's actually going to take less stamina now, so maybe I can like make longer combos. I don't know. I can't really tell. I didn't really think that that could be a thing that could happen, so I haven't really been paying attention to how much stamina they've been eating. That's cool in itself, though. Can I consume Axions without being at the Rift? Can I just do that anywhere? Doesn't look like it. Well, that's fine. It gives more weight to finding one of those things anyway. Fat guy's not here anymore, which makes me think he must have fallen off, which is terrifying because he could have been inching towards me the entire time up those stairs. Tomahawk! That doesn't seem to do any more damage. Nor that. Odd. Oh well, I'll keep getting Axions and I'll keep leveling it up and then I'll see what happens. Here, we'll mix it up. Maybe some people want to see different weapons. This does more damage, but it's slower. And I fell and died. Well, that's fine. There is a floor. It's confirmed. I haven't even seen myself lately. I forgot that's what happens to your Axions when you die. Right? You become like your own worst nightmare, your own phantom. Nice. Another thing I like is that even when you're dying, you can still pick up the consumable Axions, and they seem to be plentiful enough to mitigate when you lose all your money, which is good. So I have unlocked the boss, but there's clearly more to this game. I still have no idea how to get that treasure, but that better be like death beams from my my eyes or something like that. Maybe I should be trying to figure out how to get that. I don't know. Maybe it comes from like a higher up level. I don't even know, man. Ow! You bastards. Whoa. Uh-oh. I'm sinking. I'm going down with the ship. Oh no. This is the end. I've done it. I've stepped on the dark matter. It's over. I can change my skills. Quick. Lunge. Yeah, I'm toast. Hopefully I'll phase to the ground and then come out the other side and just die, but I might have to reset the game. We'll see. This is the final hours before I succumb. Oh, this is it, guys. This is the stream. Yeah, okay, we'll just reset. Yeah, it's pre-alpha. Don't worry, we planned for this. Totally fine. Totally expected. Not too big of a deal. I don't even think that counts as a death, so I'm pretty sure I have all my axions. Not that it would have mattered. Well, that was weird. Alright, that's double weird. I don't remember these enemies being here. Do different enemies spawn depending on the time? I knew that there was like special stuff, like that one, the one place that gets all dark and red and becomes a hell zone, literally. But I didn't think that. Oh yeah, stuff absolutely changes. Well, that's cool. There is no warping in this game, so that kind of makes me. It's unique. It makes it so that as you run through different areas, trying to get to different places, there actually is different stuff to come across. Is it the Hell Zone room? It is the Hell Zone room, but it's not in Hell Zone mode. There isn't even a big demon. Does he only show up on the odd hours? I thought that was one of the warning that the box in the machine told me. I was careful not to dick around when it's the odd hours. Very spooky. I like it. So does that mean that like midnight is my best chance to do things in general? Easy Street because they're all scared of the black hole or whatever? Ooh, wait, are they all scared of the black hole? Man, that makes me think that I should be scared of the black hole. They're already freaky enough. What, was there an enemy? I heard the screams of the damned. That was odd. Oh, there I am. Waiting. Prowling. I wonder how far I'm willing to follow myself to kill me. I hope not too far. I haven't even killed one of these fat enemies yet, but I'll be honest with you, I'm kind of afraid to, just because I'm going to have to spend forever. Get over here. Eh. I don't really have the space to do so when I also have my own ghost trying to kill me. Bye. Double bye. Is there like an effective way to deal with enemies that are turtling? Not quite sure. Ow! Damn you. Oof. Man, it's fun to just go to town with a gun, to be honest. It does a satisfyingly large amount of damage. let's clear out all the enemies here. And then just in case I need to retreat and come back. Because I'm going to do it. I'm going to try and fight the fat... Where do you go? How horrifying. Ooh, there I am. Hey, you're lighting me up, thanks. Good, you're like a beacon of hope. Uh-oh. Am I still blocking? Am I just blocking with a gun? Okay, good. That was interesting to say the least. If I hold this down, can I just... Nope, can't rapid fire. God, they're so scary. Ow. You know, if I get like one more Axion, I'm actually going to be able to upgrade my firearm. So I should probably try and go and do that jump that killed me earlier. Unless you're an enemy. Yeah, I'll kill you. Thank you for volunteering, buddy. Yeah, okay. That didn't give me enough. Only dropped 5 Axions? My god. This economy is terrible. That might be... Yeah, that's Axions to break, but I can't do that unless I'm at a rift. Which I have not seen for a very long time, come to think of it. How much chip damage do you do through shields? Not much. You still hit me with your knife. I guess the pistol, or the whatever it is, whatever that projectile-based weapon is, I guess it does physical damage technically. All right, that's a frickin' light switch, but how do I access it? I see where the stairs come up, but I can't tell where they go. I'm jumping in it. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh. Oh man. Whoop. I don't know if I dodged anything for realsies or not. Out of my way. Oh, is it? Please. Ow. Are you kidding me? This is the light switch. That's terrible. I mean, I guess it's better than nothing, but you... They don't make anything easy. Hey, that's a shiny over there. Ow. Stop it! I'm gonna jump right on your head. Oh. Oh, you got a friend. Now I can see things previously hidden from me. Ancient warrior leggings! Hey! You already have that. That's fine. It's cool to be able to pick up armor. Regardless of who you are. Regardless of who you started as. Especially since one of these classes here is just straight up naked. Very unfortunate. I guess gun upgrade, right? Why not? Oh. Get down from there. If I upgrade the gun, will it cost less? What? What? Can there be multiples of me? Can there be, like, many me's all around? Because I thought I was in the water. But now I'm over here. Can I not jump? I can't jump. It takes stamina. That makes sense. Don't know why I was surprised by that. Railgun upgrade. Level up. Yeah, energy 4. If I level it up again, will it cost even less energy? That's really cool that it actually, the upgrade is making it cost less so you can do more combos. If that's what it's actually happening. I'm not exactly sure. It seems like that's what's happening. Alright, well I did it. I got the light switch. That was an unnecessarily complicated. Is that a real down area? Or is that just like... Oh. I guess it's a real down area. I wonder if it goes anywhere, though. Oh, the fat man is coming. Stun him! I'm just dead. Oh, wait. No, I fight on as a ghost. Damn, those things are violent. I was counting on that stagger. My stagger potential isn't as high as I think it is. Whoop. Still enemies just chilling out here. I don't know what's controlling that. I feel like it's no longer the... Well, maybe when it's the odd hour again. Maybe every quarter turn on that clock in the top left-hand corner changes something. Or maybe it's just every half turn. Who knows? It's hard to tell. Wait a minute. If I break my axions when I get down to the level up area... Ow! You blindsided me there. Then I can use my axions to level up my hatchet, and I can see if it actually changes more besides just changing how much stamina it costs. Because I'm pretty sure I got some huge axion treasures. Axioms? I don't actually... Axions or axioms? M's? N's? I don't remember. We'll find out. Axions. Can I break 900? No, I can't. At least not without some more killing. And the rift didn't respawn any enemies either, which is another interesting thing. So there's really no reason... Ooh, wow. You came out of nowhere. $11. $18. 11. Alright, I'm not getting anywhere near you when you're doing that. I always get hit by that. Ow. Alright, R2 attacks tend to get me. Just get me smooshed. He had my number. If you hold circle when you're on the ladder, you can just jump right on off. Which is good to know. I swear I did that on purpose. I like the sound effects for the hitting people with axes, but I don't... Is it the same as hitting people with any other weapon? Ooh. Yeah, I think it's the same sound effect no matter what, which is fine. The range on that leaves some to be desired, but that's alright. Something I did notice about the demon... Oh, there I am. The demon weapons I cannot upgrade or apply any kind of anything to whatsoever. I can interrupt myself. Can I stunlock myself? No, because the second one actually knocks me down. Oh shoot. I'm stuck. Ow. Oh no! I was already dead. The odd hour activated. What a fool I was to be walking around at the odd hour. Okay, I want to see where the rest of this the game takes me, and I feel like treasures are the way to do it, so I'm going to see if I can just run up into that red room after all the crazy jumps and see where that leads me. And if I keep my axions along the way, then cool. If I don't, then whatever. Who cares? Clearly I'm getting some cool treasure ones. Oh, man. I might be stuck. Hey, I can't go this way because the odd hour is behind me. Just want to warn you, Phantom. Yay, opponent vanquished. Thank God they give you an alternate way to go, otherwise the game would just straight up lock up if you have odd hour and you don't have the ability to beat it. Thank goodness there's alternate directions. Shield bash. I think the first R2 strong attack does more damage, but the follow-up left one staggers and knocks down, which is interesting. Whoop. Can't see anything. Just gonna swing. Bye, dude. I would shield bash you, but you're uncomfortably close. Bye. Do I get the money for that? I don't even know. I don't think I do if it's a natural cause. It gets rid of them, but... Shield bashing is nice because it creates opportunities instead of just waiting for an enemy to hit you so you can counter hit them. If you don't want to wait for that counter attack, just make it happen. That dash attack actually does more damage than the standard R1 does, I think. Yeah, 14 versus 17. Oh, cancel. I think it's free health. Tomahawk is definitely the way to go for my projectile, I'm pretty sure. Does comparable damage, or it does more damage, but comparable energy leakage. There is a dashing R2 attack, and I haven't even really been using it, and I bet it does something really cool. Oh, do I have to hit it again? I have to say please. You know, this back dash is very, very quick, and there's very little ending lag from it, and I have a sneaking suspicion that it might actually be more efficient to travel via back dash rather than sprinting. Symphony of the Night all over again. I don't know. It's a legitimate question. Shield bash. All I know about the R2s is that I can hit people on the ground with them, and that's probably the best part. Where'd this fat enemy go? He's right there. How frightful. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Get me away from the edge, please. Ow! I've been stunned, but I don't think there's a riposte animation in this game. I'm pretty sure it just does damage to me. Huh! Wanted to get up here before Fatty killed me. However, I don't even think he's following me. It's in my mind. Shabash. Boop. Should probably heal. That'd be smart. More victim headgear. Shabash. Boop. Whoa! I got a strong arm. Tossed him right over to the other side. Ooh. Ooh, I almost got clipped on something. Don't cut those corners too short. Even the ceilings look cool in this game. They did such a good job on the skybox that it actually makes me wish that I had more windows, opportunities to see their cool black hole blue and red sky thing that they got going on. It's really neat. Yeah. Oh, missed it. Don't die. Thanks. Close one. Broke my shins. But that's better than my entire body. Yeah, I have to... I know this is like the third time I've made all these jumps, but they don't get any easier, I promise. I'm just going to see if I can run past the 2 demons at the top just for the sake of being able to see what the game has to offer to me still. I hope it's my sword +1 of infinity. One shot's the boss. Alright, now the scariest jump. Oh god, I don't make this jump. It gives it to me for no reason. It just clips me back to like that one. I don't make these jumps, but they give it to me anyway. All right, now hold left, jump. Man, I lose control of the camera, and I've never been more terrified. Now was that just an odd hour thing? No, it's not just an odd hour thing. They're just dark. Knock you down. Or would they just be like archers the entire time if I was actually trying to fight those enemies for realsies? I'm glad I didn't phase through the wall right there. I can hear them trying to chop off my toes. Axions. Alright, there's the stairs out. Oh. Oh, man. This doesn't get any easier, does it? Tomahawk! What the fuck? You don't have a weapon. Is that a glitch, or are you just like some kind of weird special one? You're taking a lot more damage. I feel like you're taking more damage. I don't have it. You're smaller, too. Are you non-hostile and I'm just being a dick? Axions 45. I don't know. I really don't know if you're non-hostile and I'm just being a dick. I can take these guys 1 at a time, 2 at a time, little much. Fuck. There we go. That does 18. Is it based on range? Maybe it is based on range. Wow, 90% still bleeds a lot of damage through. Don't fall. I kind of wanted to hit you, actually. I'm just trying to soften you up. Alright, bye. See ya. I might need my energy. I was just going to throw tomahawks at them while they're on the ground, but I can't guarantee that I might not need my energy for something else later. Wow, there's still more. I'm just going up and up. I can't wait for this to cycle back around to the beginning of the game. Oh, cramped. Cramped quarters. Where do I want to go? Left? I can't turn my camera all the way around. Up? Moonlight? No, probably just kind of phosphorescence. Wow. This is scary. This is really cool, and this is also one of the places that makes me thankful for the fact that the camera zooms in for me automatically on the back of my character. Is that? Oh, man. That's cruel. Not quite sure why I wasn't expecting it, but that is cruel. There's flora. There's fauna. Have I seen that yet? Victim headgear. Axions, 300. Nice. Yeah, that's so neat. Can I hit it? Finds flora. Asks if I can beat it to death immediately. Wow, this is a real cramped room you got here. Oh, they're really weak. Are they not hostile? Or is this just an effect of the fact that it's the odd hour time? If I came back at any other time, would there be like 14 enemies and they're all trying to kill me? This is the farthest I've ever been. And note, I've already seen the boss. Well, would you look at that? It all comes back around. What was the point of that then? That was a really hard area that I just went through. There's like 4 demons. Well, I guess I got 300 Axions out of it. That's kind of... Did I get the Ancient Warrior gloves yet? I don't feel like I got those. That's really cool. Part of me thinks that there... Wasn't there a door around here someplace, though? So I have a feeling that in the final game that this is another area that will lead back to an even other area. Yeah, this probably will go someplace in the final game. So that's probably why that is there. You fight your way through really hard, and then you make a shortcut so you don't ever have to do it again. Hello. You guys have no... Oh, I was just about to say that you guys have no vertical attacks, but you obviously do. How much does Tomahawk do? Tomahawk! 18. I know they told me that... Ooh. Ooh, I almost fell off the edge. That would have been horrible. That would have been bad. 11. 11. I still feel like Tomahawk is the way to go. I mean, it's probably not totally the way to go, just because of the fact that it moves me forward, and they're really fast. Wow, I don't remember him having a lunge attack like that. Well, that's it for me. Bye, guys. I got 1,200 Axions. Believe it or not, I'm not wasting those this time. I'm sure they dropped something cool, but the money is worth more to me right now. How much do I cost to level up? Me, the people, infusing my user with strength. It cost quite a bit to level up. We'll do it, though. Alright, something that I've noticed, though, is that I could get Ancient Headgear. Ancient Warrior. Yeah, I haven't gotten the Ancient Gloves, so they're still out there someplace. Maybe they just didn't put it in the game? Ancient Warrior Leggings. Ancient Warrior Leggings. Maybe I just missed them? But I did notice that it seemed like some kind of special treasure. They wanted you to be able to find all the Ancient Warrior stuff, so maybe there's a hidden room or two that I still haven't found. Actually, I know there's a hidden room I haven't found yet, because there's that freaking treasure in the No Man's Land room. Alright, these guys are the super versions. I know that after 10 minutes of killing an enemy, they'll come back and they'll be slightly stronger than before. Do they drop more Axions? I don't know. I can't really tell. It kind of just puts the Axions directly into your inventory. It doesn't really tell me whether or not they drop like 10 or... I mean, they definitely have more health. I don't... Oh, man. Wow. That was... that was spooky. Oh, man. These guys one-on-one are actually really, I think, really fun. But multiples of them seem like a little on the overkill side. And the fact that they're staggerable is really the only saving grace for them. It really rewards you for knowing their moveset and being aggressive. Which is always fun. Oh, wow. Horrifying. The fact that I now have 1,200 Axions makes me think that they really do drop more money upon their death. And I'm not just going crazy. Will they respawn again for a third time? Or do they just respawn at the same level of difficulty? Or is there like a third level of difficulty that I don't know about? Because that'd be crazy if like this game just got progressively harder the more you were running around. I mean, it's just meant to give the area some kind of reason, something to keep you entertained while you're running around, because there's no way to warp. I don't think so, at least. There's a lot of grayed out icons. Rephase users, synchronize breach, traverse... Oh, okay. Traverse breach makes me feel like that maybe that there is a warping feature in this game. But what does hardened breach mean? Is there some negative side effect to having these things open? Do I have a desire to harden them so nothing can like come through and eat me? This game might also have hidden modifiers. Like maybe I'm level, because while that 16 is turning green, and that usually tells me that I'm increasing my damage, but it's not turning into 17. So maybe I'm like increasing it by a half point at a time. Very interesting. I also noticed the power. My 1 power thing is 0. I guess if I ever got a magic spell, then I would put it in there. But I don't seem to have a slot. Which makes sense, but I don't know what I would level up to increase my slot points. Interesting. Very interesting. I mean, I'm just going to level up strength. Why not? I love a good melee fighter. Oh! I saw that. An orange darkness whoa, what? It's my dead body from before. Did I never... Axions retrieved? Yeah, I did it. Did I just never get the Axions? Is that what happened? Yeah, that must be... That's the ancient gloves. There's nothing else it could be. I don't know what else it would be. How do I get there? That's the room. Is it linked to just showing up at the right time? Is there a hidden platform that I can fall down on here and then a ladder will bring me up? No? Okay, that'll just kill me. Nope, don't do that. Roly-poly. Fine. Here, I'll go down here. Maybe there's a hidden walkway that I don't know about. Hello. Nope, that'll stagger you out. The light attacks maybe light attacks just don't stagger. That might be the thing. It might just be like if you're hitting somebody with a light attack, they are not in a combo. The only way to combo somebody is if you're doing R2 attacks. Because when I was fighting myself, like my intruder versions of myself, I couldn't actually stop any of my attacks. He could stop me on occasion, and I could stop him, but if we were doing light attacks, I don't think it was the light attacks that ever stopped us. I think it was only R2 heavy attacks. Unless it was like the demonic scythe or halberd or whatever you want to call it. That's got some stopping potential. That's the spellcaster. Maybe I can get lucky and get a drop from him, and then I'll have some kind of extra utility item. Can you walk slightly to my left? Can you... a little bit, please? Just... I don't want... if you die, I don't want you to lose your... Thanks. Get in the corner. I can't risk it. Alright, well that stopped his attack. A tool victim chest. I don't... is that... if I equip that? Do I now have the ability to equip magic spells? I've impaled myself. I've impaled myself with a stick. For fashion. Nice. Excellent. The things we do. Tenacity, 10. Defense. It says defense in the menu, but then when you press Y on it, or triangle, it changes to showing you what the tenacity is. I wonder if tenacity and defense are the same thing. But they're not. Defense is 8, and then tenacity is 10. Okay, tenacity is probably your tendency to get staggered, and then defense is probably just how much damage you take. At least I would imagine. I can pretend. Whoop. Alright, I need to go up, right? Up is how I get to that. Ow. Yeah, I can't stagger him with heavy attacks. Or I can stagger him, but it has to be with a heavy attack. Maybe it's his tenacity. I'm learning. Oh. Is it up there? How do I get there? Hello. Excuse me one moment. This is fine. Yeah, maybe if I go up, maybe there really is something to be had. Are these buttons? I thought they were lights, but I can't be sure. This looks right, but it doesn't go anywhere. As far as I can tell. I can jump up in there, but it doesn't lead anywhere. It's just a little alcove. And then I can jump down here. Oh, there must be a way. Because it's right up there. Oh, that was horrifying. That's also horrifying. There's an enemy behind me, too. Am I that stupid? I am. Can I get you to come vaguely closer to me? Thanks. Bullets do not curve to follow me. That's good. Oh, and they get stopped by boxes. Okay, so you can cancel an attack before the hitbox comes out. But while it's out, you cannot. You have to wait until the attack is actually finished before you can attack. So that's why the dodging in this game has felt so strange. If I wait, I can either wait and dodge, or I can dodge immediately, but not while I'm in the middle of an attack. Huh. I've noticed that most of the weapons in this game are all one-handed, like scimitars, axes, swords, stuff like that. Really cool stuff. But I'm wondering if there's going to be any room for, like, does that mean that there's going to be any big, like, two-handed greatswords or anything like that? Space lightsaber claymore? I can see it now. There doesn't really seem to be an option for it, to be honest. Is this something? Here I will sleep. We must part ways, my friend. I am so sorry, Jay. I have fallen down there before, and I know that it's not some secret entrance to anything. Trust me, I know. These guys are just cowering. They don't give me any axions. I wonder if they give you more axions if they're being aggressive, and then less when they're being hidey. Odd hours. Okay, so the black hole is on the bottom on my compass clock thing. When it's on the top, they're scared. When it's on the bottom, they're scared. When it's on the sides, they try to murder my ass. How do I get up? There's stuff. I can climb on stuff. Ooh, wow, that was terrifying. There's nowhere to go, though. Wait. We're doing this. Can I jump on these boxes? Fuck. Oh. Wow, that almost broke my shins. This is going to be really dangerous, but I gotta know. I only have until odd hour activates to figure this out. If I can stack boxes to get up to the treasure. This might kill me. This box, it might kill me. It might just straight up murder me. It might be that dangerous. You know, maybe if I just finish the odd hour, like the challenge that's in this area, it very well might just give me like the ability to get up there. But that's not as fun. Oh. It's not enough box. God, yeah, it's scary to be in here. Now that I know what can happen. Is there like fake climbing mechanics I don't know about? What's over there anyway? Can I even tell? Is that the harbor? What do you want to call it? The armory? Cause I'm on its level. Ooh. Oh, when they respawn, they're fling. Oh. Hey, you gotta you can't do that. Oh. Hey, come back. You're. This is cheating. Yeah. You. All right. You know what? Fine. Bye. I'm on the same level now. Like, altitude-wise. All right, you fucker. What? You're blocking with your face? Damn. That's some tough stuff you got there. If I just keep pressing R1, I'm bound to catch you eventually. God, you're the toughest one yet, and they can't even hit you. Aha! I'm timing it. The lighting is freaking out. Is that because of the fact that I'm in... Ooh. Wow, see? Shield Bash is so powerful that it actually manages to fix glitches. They get like slightly more red every time they respawn. That's really cool. Or maybe they change with the time? I don't know. Once again, it's all stuff that I'm not quite sure about. I'm wondering if I go back here, will I find the entrance to where that... I don't know why I would, but like... They did a pretty good job with how that area that I had to climb all the way up led back to the other starting point, the other rift gate. That was really cool. So now I got some faith in them now that like maybe I do have to go all the way. Oh my God, you're alive! I now have confirmation that the enemies in the earlier areas are in fact weaker than the ones you can find later. Because I was able to two-shot these guys, and I can only three-shot the other ones in later areas. Whoa, why do you have... Okay, I thought his blood was magma for a second. That's usually something exclusive to the demon. The daemon. Maybe up there. Maybe. Hello. Tomahawk. Yeah, he took more damage. Maybe their defense values are lowered. Staggered. They're freaky as hell. They look like Doom creatures, but like with a little bit more, I don't know, seriousness thrown in. If that makes any sense. I like Doom, but like I feel like it, I don't know. I feel like there's almost like a comedy aspect to it. Kind of like they know that they need to, if they go too serious, it becomes like a horror game, and that's not really what Doom is. Doom is like it's a hack and slash, I guess is what I would call it. Maybe up. Yeah, it's the shield charge. Just gonna tomahawk him. Alright, I definitely... Once again, I don't know how I edited this, my thing, but I definitely edited it. My healing orb. I guess I did whatever it said. It said I could increase the duration, I could lower the speed or increase the speed or whatever. Logic dictates that I should lower the speed and increase the duration, because that way I can cast it immediately and it'll heal me for just as much as it usually does. There must be some downside, though. Some way to balance it. Or not, maybe. It's pre-alpha. Who knows? Could just be the way it is. I should get back to... let's level up a Tomahawk again. I feel like if I can manage that, I would like to see whether or not it does something, if it increases the actual damage as well. I know, this is the numbers episode. This is the episode where we figure out all the math behind everything. Oh, I keep forgetting that. I have 2 thumbs. It's wild. Who let that happen? Is that just a me thing? Or do humans just have 2 thumbs now? I don't really know. What's the implication here? What's the lore? Do I have 2 big toes? Do I have toes? I'm gonna take off my pants live on stream. I don't have toes. Not even like the toe sock things. Power! I don't have any power. So I guess I can equip 3 spells. Interesting. Interesting. Whoa! What? Demon cannon? Is that somehow better than the railgun? I can't really look at the stats, but I want to know. Show me. Energy 7. Energy 4. Speed 14. It moves very slow. It does 16 physical damage. And then the railgun does 12. And oh, energy damage. Oh, I thought the energy meant like what it was consuming. That's how much damage it's doing. Okay, so it's 4 for 12. And this is 7 for 16. The other one technically is way more math. Or better mathematically. But does this tell me the... So when I throw the tomahawk, like when I just chuck it at somebody, does it use the physical damage modifier, or does it have its own secret modifier that I don't know about? I'm just going to assume that is what it does. Wish it showed me how many energy points it took to use the energy tomahawk, though. I wish that wasn't hidden from me. I want to fight that enemy. I really do. I want to fight him, but like, I don't want to fight 2 of them at the same time. Like I said before, I feel like I can take a lot of the enemies if I just did a one-on-one. But right now I'm going to see if I can do some leveling up anyway. I think it was 1200 I needed. Gotta be careful not to kill myself on the stairs again. My bad, my bad. Next level was 900. Level up! Yeah, I don't know what it's gonna do. Stamina is 10, tenacity is 12, strength is 12, leech is 7. Oh, I guess the leech is how much healing stuff I get. And then the physical damage is how much physical damage it does. Okay. Yeah, I guess it increased the physical damage, and then it decreased how much stamina it takes, even though it's still 10. Maybe there's like some kind of hidden thing. And once again, the energy imbuements are cool, but they take away a significant chunk of physical damage. They take away more physical damage than they offer in Elemental, which is fine. It's how it should be, because it's usually like you're specializing somehow. Isn't that how it usually works? Yeah, duration. Why wouldn't I just lower this all the way and increase the power all the way? I'm sure there's a very good reason, but I don't know what it is until I do it. Damage. Modification applied. Okay. Yeah, I bet that's supposed to be like for spells that are supposed to do damage, but I'm pretty sure it's my healing thing. I feel like I should waste one. No, wait, I'll fight an enemy. That's the good thing to do. Yeah, that makes sense. Where did the fat one go? There he is. That's actually where I was expecting him to be. Good. We're still dead. Tomahawk! Tama! Oh, yeah, I have to highlight it. Tomahawk! Wow, that does a lot more damage now. Or are they like especially susceptible? Okay. Good attack. Good attack. You seem to be quite vulnerable after it. Ooh. Any follow-ups? Several follow-ups. Four follow-ups in total. That's really fast. That was a fast attack that you got there. Oh! Can I stun you? Ah, the range. Horrifying. We can take him. Tomahawk. Yeah! Whoa! That's a lot of money! He didn't drop that many soul. Well, I mean, he dropped a huge amount of money, but, like, when I killed him, I mean, he didn't offer as much cold, hard cash. That's a treasure over there. Treasure that I'm interested in. Once again, not quite sure what I've changed. Maybe I'm not changing what I think I'm changing. Maybe that's just straight up not what I'm doing. Tomahawk! Yeah, that's really not bad damage. Now that I can see you guys, I can actually read your movesets. This is a 4-hit combo. That's nothing. You guys look scary, but now the lights are on. Ooh. I mean, you're still a little scary. They look like fleshy clowns, and I think they did that on purpose. I never really had an issue with clowns. I know a lot of people who do, but... Oh, I staggered him! Going for the kill! Please tell me you drop 1,000 every time. Oh my god, that's delicious. And there's treasure over here too, which makes me think that I should probably look around this entire room now that I've lit it up. I'm worried I'm just gonna fall in a pit. Man, those are the farm enemies now, aren't they? And technically they'll be back in 10 minutes, but that'll be tougher, and they're already kind of hard to kill. It'd be a good challenge. Something that I do wish I had the ability to do is just crush these damn things. Crush them in my bare hands, without any need for a rift anywhere nearby. However, now I guess there is a rift nearby if I felt... Whoa. Where'd that go? Oh. Hello. You weren't really that... Okay. That was odd. It was quite easy. Sometimes they're breakable, sometimes they're not. Sometimes they bounce around and they threaten to kill you when they come back down. Rift. Yeah, I mean, I guess the closest rift would be... I mean, logically, back the way I came, but... I'm enjoying trying to figure out as much as I can about the inner workings of the game. I'm a guy who really enjoys the numbers part. Got 1,600. I have that much if I can just break the axions, but I can't do that unless I'm at a breaky axion location. 1,600 is really not that much now these fat people are here. Delicious, robust, fat people. Ooh. Are you the super versions? Or have I already been killed in this area before and I just don't remember? No hit stun when I'm hit on the guard. I can keep moving if I really wanted to. Shields are really good in this game. Yeah, I'm not interrupted. I can just keep on trucking. Ooh. Ooh. Shield bash. Doesn't matter whether you're glitched or not. Where did you come from? My god. That was horrifying. And it does look like I got the souls for that, or the money. Tomahawk, Tama. Well, you just live there now. Let's recover some energy. Okay. Okay. Alright, I think I understand. I decreased the duration of my healing item, which means that now the health and energy just come back immediately instead of taking their sweet time to slowly fill up my bar. But I'm wondering if maybe they're not healing as much, because I was able to fully heal with one cast of my healing item earlier. And now it's only healed me for a small amount, so maybe by increasing how fast it is, I've decreased how much I actually get back in the long run. An interesting conundrum. Oh, wait. That's the way I wanted to go. Unfortunately. I can lose it all right here. Ooh, wait a minute. It is odd hour. Maybe there's some cool stuff around besides just the one death room. Ooh, that's getting to stop thing. I really got to get that in my head. I don't just stop immediately. I can stop immediately if I just let go of the sprint button first. I guess that's just something that's supposed to be like an input user error issue, or like, hey, you fucked up. Your fault. Should have let go of the sprint button first. Yeah, I'm just going to go back up the elevator. I want to see what's going on with the odd hour stuff. I find the whole coming back at different times thing to be very interesting. Demon's Souls had something similar where if you died a lot and acted like a dick, the world would go towards black tendency, your game, and that would unlock different paths, and items would spawn that are different, and loot drops would be different, stuff like that. And then if you didn't die, you were really good at playing the game, and you were also a relatively sweet character, then the world would shift towards a white tendency, and other stuff would spawn instead, different loot, different items, different paths, things like that. And that seems like what's going on here, except you don't have to worry about actually controlling it. All you have to do is wait, which is, for the most part, better in every single possible way. Because if I just have to wait, then I don't have to worry much about anything. I can just sit back and enjoy the game. I don't have to worry about doing a New Game Plus to get all the loot. Ooh. I wonder if their stun resistance increases when they come back as well. Maybe they're just buffed in every possible way. Yep, that's instantaneous. No longer fills up slowly. Once again, though, why would you not want it to be instantaneous unless you get more out of it if you don't? I have so many questions. Oh, hello. Namely, where did you go? Ow! The backswing! Now I actually have enough stamina to keep up with these enemies. I do want to kill you, because you could give me cool stuff. Or so I hear. Dual victim chest. Well, that's fine. Hey! Nice. Good jump, good jump. Do I know what I am? Am I a thing? Do we have a name yet? I don't know if there's anything on the Kickstarter page that I missed, but I don't think I have like a... Because like you're undead in Dark Souls, and you're pale blood in... Or, well, I mean you're a hunter in Dark Souls, in Bloodborne. Am I something in this? Am I a psi creature? Am I a safeguard? interesting conundrum. I've been stunned. Worst part about that stun animation, you don't recover stamina while you're in it. It's just free hits for the enemy. Which is totally and completely fair. If you walk into 3 of them and expect your shield to hold out, then you're the idiot. You are the idiot, I mean. Can't even insult myself right. Ow. Ooh. Ooh. Nasty. Oh, that's so cool. I didn't think that that door would actually lead anywhere. I didn't think there would be anything like at all that would be useful. He's contorted. Oh my god, he's showing me his ass. What happened to him? I didn't do that. That's horrifying. I was wondering if these enemies like drop a shit ton of money. I got another demon cannon. Different kinds of guns in this game, but I don't think there's an ability to equip guns in your right hand, which is a wasted opportunity if you ask me. That would be so cool. I would love to dual wield. Alright, now the enemies are easy again. And I'm also two-shotting them. That's new. Not doing a very good experiment here, am I? If I wanted to test whether or not I was getting more damage from leveling up the axe modifier, then I would have just... Well, oh! The world disappeared for a second there. Horrifying. Am I the same level of toughness, or can I hurt myself better now? Ooh, wait a minute. What was that? Was that a... It's way easier to pull off a dash attack into an R2 than it is to pull off a regular weak dash attack. That's very interesting. Alright, well, I guess it's not that much easier. It felt like it was. Still fucking it up, though. Might just be my fault. I know they said something about how it is, in fact, a little bit broken right now. You can still perform them, but the execution is incredibly tight and demanding. Sounds cool on paper, having some moves that are difficult to pull off and have some kind of high reward, but right now they're not really. I don't feel like dash attacks are really the kind of thing they wanted to have a high skill cap for. I feel like they wanted to make those easier. I'm just assuming. I don't know anything about the game developers. I have no affiliation with Cradle Games, besides just enjoying their content. I needed 1,600. How much? I'll get 300 Axions by the time I get down there, right? Probably. Maybe. I don't know. We'll find out. Sitting at the rifts does not respawn enemies either, which is an interesting concept to me. Once again, it means that just they expect you to just be exploring all the time, never worrying about stopping. No reason to stop, no reason to keep going. Whatever you want to do, just do it. Someday. If I kill this guy, I'll definitely get enough Axions to level up the... Ow, way too early. Dashing is very easy in this game and almost instantaneous, but the downside is that the dash doesn't actually last that long. You're not really invulnerable for that long of a period. It's not that it doesn't have that many iframes or anything like that, it literally, the animation is so fast. Ooh. The double. And that's probably some kind of special energy attack, so I can't just block it with my shield. Oh, my lock-on broke. But I think it helped me in this situation, actually. I'm really good at biting those ankles. If you're fighting a giant enemy, just stick to their back and chop up their ankles. The Achilles heel. In more ways than one. I'd love to test out the split screen on this game sometime soon. Maybe that'll be the next stream, actually. Maybe I'll just have somebody jump in and help me beat the boss for fun. Because that's like the other selling point of this game, right? It's like, hey, you can do split screen. Love to test it out, see what kind of glitches are. Doesn't look very pretty, just because, hey, I mean, everybody's sharing a screen. What can you do? That's a good rolling attack. And if you don't like it, just do the R2 one. Crank it up, baby. 18 physical, 10 stamina. 19 physical, we're still rocking 10 stamina, but it keeps becoming red. So I'm wondering if there's something that I'm missing here. And now it says 19. And now I need 2,500. In theory, I could get that by killing 2 of the fat people. I don't know what to call them. Demonic clowns? I don't really have an idea. Probably just demonic clowns. Hopefully this axe hits like a train now. It does. It does. Hit me! Now I'm interested in finding out whether or not you can upgrade shields, because that would be interesting. Tomahawk! Ooh, you're sneaky. I have hyper armor on R2 attacks. Always nice. Yeah. Wow, that was a lunge if I ever saw one. I blocked it very well, though. For some reason, his lunge attack didn't do any stamina damage. Ow. Yeah, the dash attacks in this game. No, give me the heal. That one. Yeah. Yep. This is a 4-hitter. We're just gonna go to town with these R2s. I wonder if I can just stagger them by doing that. Axions. Is that 100% drop rate? Because if it is, that's nuts. The only thing really stopping me now at this point is how many times do I feel like fighting these enemies? And the answer is a lot if they're gonna drop that much money. I'm also told that the leech value is different depending on which attack you do, so there doesn't really seem to be any reason not to spam R2 in these situations where you're fighting tougher enemies. Except they eat a lot of stamina, and you could easily run yourself out. And the range is shorter. And there's a lot of reasons not to use R2 attacks, actually. Completely ignore me. They did a really good job balancing the movesets. Ow. Ow. Stop shooting. Guess what? I can shoot too. No, I can't. I ran out of energy. If I really wanted to be a ranger, I would have done energy instead of stamina. Because I don't think hitting people with bullets actually takes any stamina. Here, let's test. I'm just going to shoot a bullet. Bang. Nope, no stamina. Yeah, okay. So if you wanted to be a real ranger, then just sacrifice all of your stamina for the sake of getting more point values for your energy stat. Because all you really need stamina for if you're going to be like a full-on ranger is for evading. And while that is important, I mean, I feel like you don't need that much stamina to do it. Ooh, wow, scary. Oh man, this makes me hungry for PvP in this game. I know they're not going to do it, and they said they didn't have any plans for doing online multiplayer. There is PvP if you have like somebody in split screen mode, but that's not quite what I was thinking. I don't know how many points I needed to 20, what was it, 2,000? I can go to the Rift and just be done with it. It's fine. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to put this one on YouTube, to be honest. I think that this might just be the grinding session of me figuring stuff out. That's really what this has been the entire time. It's just me figuring stuff out. How does the upgrade system work? How does the weapon modification system work? How does any of this work? The answer? Very well. Tight. I'm glad that they didn't just 100% rip off Dark Souls. I mean, there's a lot of similarities, but I mean, Dark Souls is just ripping off older RPGs as well, so it's just a good way to do it. Nothing really wrong in doing it a similar way if it's already a good way to do it. What was that game that came out right after Dark Souls? Lords of the Fallen? It was like Dark Souls except everyone's a tank. And that was like a AAA title too. Ow. You bastard. Oh. Thanks. Yeah, I'll be honest. I'll be brutal here. This hallway is completely useless until the actual game comes out or the pre-alpha, because I know that doorway probably leads to the next area. Maybe the door unlocks after you beat the boss or something, like you get a key or whatever. But like, it cycles around, which is really cool. But that's such a hard way to go down. It's obviously just like the challenge way to unlock this shortcut to go through that door. But until that, until that happens, there's really no good reason to go back down there in the demo, unless you feel like fighting those demons over and over again for some kind of self-imposed challenge, which is up to you, your prerogative, I guess. Whatever floats your boat. Are you gonna face through the floor? Nope. Cool. Ooh, something that I just realized is that those demons, the fat ones, the clown ones, they're gonna be a lot tougher, because I don't think sitting at the rift actually causes the enemies to respawn still. I think I've made that observation like 4 times now. They will respawn. You can farm them, but the second round is always going to be harder than the first one, until you die. And then you have to fight yourself for your own souls, so if you're farming, that can be kind of stressful. Don't really feel like farming is going to be too much of a thing in this game. So far, the kind of stuff that the enemies have been dropping have been mostly, like, flavor text items. And they've been dropping them with some pretty incredible drop rates as well, on top of that. Money seems to be, for the most part, pretty plentiful. Especially if you can get a few upgrades into your weapon of choice. Here, let's figure this out. Power will increase the duration, because I'm fairly certain that that's actually also increasing how much health we get back. I'm fairly certain that that's what that does. I'm pretty sure that the physical, that thing there, that's the button that says, oh, physical damage. I don't think that that's what that did. I think that's how much health I'm recovering. Or some kind of weird associative value. Oh. Oh, wow, I can upgrade shields. What? It doesn't use anything that I know of, but yeah, you can absolutely upgrade shields. The potential is there. However, you can't do anything with it unless you have the upgrade, the melee upgrade. For this, it's a melee upgrade, but maybe it's a shield upgrade. Maybe that's what that thing is on the top right-hand corner, downstairs in the hell room, in the odd hour room. Maybe I'll try that room again after I get some more materials. What was it doing? Oh, yes. Upgrade. Yes. Do it. Make it happen. Didn't get any damage value on that. Maybe this is as high as it'll go. Maybe it just increases the scaling, so it's up to me to put more strength into my character. Very interesting. Alright, now because I'm actually somebody who's sometimes interested in story, I'm actually going to poke my head on over to the area where that weird... Oh, freaky. Horrifying. Go die. Whoa. What? Oh. I see. Right, I forgot that this is just more or less a platform adventure that you have to do backwards. My shins! I'm hoping that that opens up into an area in the final game. Because coming all the way down here to talk to some NPCs, it's going to be kind of annoying. Unless there's a quick way to do it. Wanted to see if they'd say anything else. I'll just listen. Oh, you know what? What happened here? A great calamity happened. Then everyone must be dead or worse. Beware the what? Beware the corpses of the victims you kill? Why? They consume death like some sort of rite of passage. These creatures were once fellow colonists and scientists. You seem exceptionally kind for a disembodied box. Gonna see if I can talk to the other guy too. Alex Seda. Well, wait, what? Unavailable for the moment being. Is unknown also unavailable for the moment being? Huh. Neat. I guess you only get so many communications with them before they just shut down. I'm assuming they'll probably talk to you again after you do some story-related thing. That would be my guess. I know this is the way out, but that failing light really kind of makes it kind of scary. I don't know if they're going to talk anymore in the demo. That's probably going to be the end of it, but if I were to do the boss, maybe they'll have some more things. I've got quite a few amounts of money, so I'm going to see if I can just do a little bit more. If I can get one more level up, I could die happy. And I say that literally, because that means I'm going to go and fight the boss for quite a while. That might actually just end up being the next stream session, is just me trying to fight the boss. Oh! The non-stagger. Oh well. What? I'm glad I pulled that out of thin air. Yeah, I think I'm done with the whole axe level up weapon thing. The money is starting to get a little out of hand, to be quite honest. I'll level up my character a few more times, but I think I'm not going to be able to get more out of this. It would definitely benefit me to just try and fight the boss after I've done as much as I can for my own character. Now the real question is strength or health? I wonder if that demon only spawns when it gets close to the odd hour. Maybe he's the odd hour. What is the timing for dash attacks? I've been pressing it at the beginning, at the end, in the middle. 3 times, 4 times, once. Am I canceling myself? I can't even do a dash attack anymore. Alright. Okay. Second time's the charm. No! Oh! Oh no! No! The elevator left me. Help! This is unfortunate. This is an incredible turn of events. If I quit, will it put me at the bonfire? I mean the rift. The black hole. Hopefully. Hellpoint. Nice. Continue. Oh, good. Thank God. That could have been terrible. Could have lost 100 axions. Keeps who's dead dead. Very interesting. I don't really know how farming is going to work in this game, because you can't force respawn enemies. All you can do is wait the 10 minutes, and then even then I think they only respawn once after that. So they only respawn after the 10-minute mark. Note to self, needs to be some fucking railings there. Don't get too close to the walls. Keep arms, hands, head, hair inside the vehicle at all times. So yeah, I have no idea how farming is going to work. I just don't feel like it's going to be a thing. I feel like all the anything that's worth getting that's like a weapon is probably just going to be like a treasure pickup. And it's just going to be up to you to beeline your way to it. Did the fucking light go off? Oh my god. Do I have to turn that on every time? Oh, shit. Well, now I know where I am. Yeah, I think I mean, the light is off. I don't know if that was a glitch or if that's intended. Kinda gotta turn that on again, unfortunately. But how do I turn that on again? I don't even remember. Here, I'll fight that thing in the meantime. Whoa, what's that? That was like an orange version of me. Did anybody else see that in the back there? In the red? Strike! Oh, there is a follow-up to that. Very rare, haven't seen it much. Okay, no, I thought it was me. I'll be honest, I thought that was like a me version again. One of those ghosts. Whoa. Yeah, I've lowered the duration down to 6. And now my health recharges very, very slowly. But it does seem like it heals more. I guess, maybe. Huh. Creepy crawlies. Iframes on light switch? Don't know, because I don't need to find out. Oh, fuck. That's fucking horrifying. The follow-up? Oh. Get me out. That's a very slow heal. But it did heal pretty much all of me. Can I hit his back for a weak point? No, he turns around very fast. Ow. Toasted. Beat it. It's the gun-toting one. What? Yeah. Alright. I don't know if my ghost becomes any more stronger. He seems to always have the same amount of health. And he doesn't seem to do much more damage. Doesn't seem like he scale. Yeah, I even do chip damage. I don't think it's very fair that he can do dash attacks while I can't. Oh. Nice. Ow. Yeah. Alright, well. I got my 2,000 Axions. I'm just gonna skedaddle. Gonna level up one last time. And then I'll just keep trying the boss. I'll either beat it this episode or I'll do it next time and it'll just be an exceptionally short stream. Or maybe that'll be the stream where I get somebody else and then we start a new game. Maybe I'll try the other character. But I want to beat the boss before I start a new game. Whee! Ooh. It's getting kind of close to that odd hour. A little frightful. I can block that energy attack. I can get stunned by it, but hey. You know, I should really just test the block. I really should. I should just try to eat his attacks. Because the chip isn't really that bad. And the stamina isn't either, but there's a lot of knockback. I don't block as much of that because I'm assuming it's an energy attack or something. But I can block pretty much every single one of his attacks. And I think I recover. It might be better because I can hit him and recover health. Remember? So I can just do this. Block his attacks, heal the chip damage. Yeah. Nil imbuement. Run! Quickly! God, terrifying to get through that area when it's getting close to the odd hour time. I still don't know if it's called odd hour. I might be wildly incorrect. Tomahawk! How do I function on ladders again? Okay, good. For a second there, I thought I was trapped down here. I want to know more about these rifts. They're so cool. I don't know what they do. Fuse user. I can level up 2 more times. Get one more point of damage. Or I can get 5 more points of health. 10 more points of health if I'm feeling like it. Oh wow, I can level up 3 times. 1, 2, 3. It's much more efficient to level up health than it is your weapon. Weapon seems to increase like by 33% every time. This is only like 10. Yeah, like 10% increase every time. Alright, well we'll do 2 health, and then we'll do 1 strength. The fact that my strength is higher than my health is... you know what? Actually, health, and then I can just use the exact same tactic that I was just talking about of using my shield for once in my life. And then I'll just use my hatchet to hack away at the boss and get more health back. Because I don't have a problem hitting them. It's rather easy to hit. Oh my god, his hitbox. It lingered. I do wonder what the point... I mean, I don't want to say the point, but like, what was the design in mind when they moved the... run it. Run it. Don't trigger while I'm in here. Okay, what was the design? Well, what am I saying? Why is the upgrade station so far away from a rift? I guess that's what I'm trying to say. That seems like crazy far away. I wonder if this boss is easier to fight at different times. Yeah, that's a good block. I can jump it. Wow. Leveling up is definitely a thing that you should do, as well as blocking. I should probably be using my super tomahawk attack. This one. Oh man, a shield. A shield is fantastic. When the lock-on works. Now I can get my health back. Bang! I hate that. That's an attack at me, the player. That's what that is. They're doing it because it freaks me out. It's hard to get health back on bosses, actually. I'm wondering if there's like a leech property. Oh, he does a lot of chip damage. Oops. That's not the right button. Whoa! Oh, right. Right, you just got the dark side lasers, I forgot. Ow. This might not be good. Yeah. Got him to half health. That really didn't go bad. I forgot about the lasers, though. How do you dodge those? Can you dodge them? I don't think my shield is really strong enough to withstand that, so I don't want to just block him. I can block all of his other attacks, though. Yeah, but as I kill enemies here, I get the Axions. I don't lose the Axions on death. I keep those in my inventory, as well as I gain the ability to get a full... I might be able to get two healing items. Oh god, it's odd hour. I'm not going to be able to even do the boss while it's odd hour. I'll be honest, I kind of disagree with this whole concept. You run in to do odd hour, and then... or you go to do the boss and then odd hour stops you from being able to do the boss. I feel like that's kind of... Jesus Christ. 2 tomahawks. Yeah, I'll try to run through. If odd hour triggers, then it triggers. Okay. I was more interested in doing the boss right now, so that's why I was slightly disappointed by the idea of doing odd hour. Alright, this was the same thing that was written on the floor in front of that other gate that was blocked off. Which makes me wonder if me doing this boss at a certain time of day changes it somehow. Either makes it harder or easier. Or maybe just different. There's a hole behind him. It makes me think that it probably lines up perfectly with whatever kind of horrifying thing could potentially happen if I have it lined up on time. Gonna break your knees. Ow, that went right through my guard. Okay, what's the explanation for this, though? Because I thought the rest of the people were just, like, colonists. I don't really think that this guy would have fit in with the local colonizing atmosphere. Oh, man. My attack strings are longer than I want them to be. The delay for them is... I can't do any dash attacks, but I can absolutely just accidentally chain a bunch of regular L1 attacks together. See, I didn't even want to do that second one. Can I just jump over that? That'd be funny. If I do alternating heavy attacks and light attacks, it's actually a lot easier to... I can just jump that. That's so much easier. I have more jump frames than I do dodge frames. That's why I'm interested in what can I dodge versus what can I just jump. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. That was weird. I don't know what's happening. I think that was just some kind of weird... Can I stun the boss? Is that what I did? He fell over. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Dark side lasers. Can't see him. Oh, I can't really. Uh-oh. Now I'm starting to wish that I didn't have the duration so low on that. Oh, but the chip. Oh, I see. The duration being longer is better. That's a horrifying attack. hit your ass. Ow. No. Alright, I seem to have a good thing going here. If I just run out of... Oh. Gotta have that shield action. I might beat the boss right here. Oh my god! Okay, that was horrifying. Still blocked it though. This is a good view of the final boss, isn't it? Come on. We can do this. Tomahawk! Eh! Stop what you're doing. Oh, 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 oh. What was that? I was so close. He called the sun to kill me. Oh man. Still got 45 minutes of this stream. You think I'm done? You think I'm playing? Was it because it became odd hour that he like gained that power? I would not be shocked. Or, I don't know, that was so weird. He was right at the end of his health too, and it seemed like he stopped everything to do that attack, so I'm wondering if it was actually some kind of like scripted event. Like you have to figure out how to stop that attack before you can actually do the real boss. Huh. Maybe you have to fight him at a certain time of day, or whatever you want to call it. Quantum time. Yeah, maybe you have to do it at a certain time of day, otherwise he's just going to be able to do that attack whenever he wants to. Having a longer duration on the healing is a good idea if you have a shield, because you can hide behind it, and even if you take chip damage, it still lets you stop. It mitigate the attack. We can do this. I don't mind trying to do odd hour right now. I wonder if I beat this, if it'll just like straight up stop. Ooh, forgot that I was here. These guys still take so many hits. I'm just out of stamina. I'm being bad. I can't get it back. My management's terrible. Oh man, I'm just trying to charge through everything and I can't do that. I might just get murdered. There's 2 enemies that spawn at the end of this that are the nasty ones. The diamonds. The diamonds. I didn't want to do that one. When you run your stamina out, you run your stamina out. Get away from me. I'm just going to tomahawk myself. That's a brutally effective... I think the tomahawk does more damage than if I went in a melee range. It's probably just as strong as my R2. Which it should be. It takes energy. That's not a resource that comes back automatically. So it being powerful is actually very perfectly legitimate to me. I'm actually just trying to take advantage of this situation. I'm worried that if I kill these guys, it'll instantaneously spawn the demons. But I do want to kill them before the demons show up. Oh, hi. Yeah. Ow. 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 They're just unlocking me. I can't get out. Ow. Ah, the camera's not as helpful as I wish it was. I wish it would zoom out when you locked on the people. I feel like it zooms in, and that's kind of the opposite of what I want it to do. I mean, it doesn't do anything. I guess it zooms out like... Okay, no, I don't think it changes at all. I just lock on and it angles it towards you. But I really wish it would just zoom out. I was close that time. It got me in the corner, and that was really tough. The whole thing is a corner. Don't really know what I'm saying. The fact that I'm in there is also an issue, as in like my ghost. Because like having to fight me on top of all of them is probably the point. Where am I? I don't appear to be here. What the hell? Get chopped. Yeah. Ow. Ow. Should probably just be, yeah, just immediately go for the people who are the throwers, the attackers. The shooters, that's the word. The wrong verb is really, really in there hard. Should heal now while I have the chance. That was bad. I should have just saved it. That was all of them. I could have had 2 for when I fight the demons. Should I... would it be better to use the buff, or would it be better to use the... I'll probably use the buff. I haven't even used the buff. I don't even know what it does. I think it just does more damage. It'd be really cool if it increased stagger potential. It's 9:20 right now. Gonna be ending. Let's see if I can get odd hour done. I was so close to fighting the boss. Oh well, that can just be the goal for next time. Can I get a full leech effect from you? Unfortunately, no. Stagger him! Why won't you use your... Oh, that's how I do it. Oh, the guy's stunned. Now's my chance. Can I just run in for... Oh, rolling attacks would be probably a really good idea. And tomahawks. I don't think there is anything after this, to be honest. I'm trying to use the rolling attacks. Or the sprinting attacks. Oh my god. Thought I could outtrade him. Oh, he could have knocked me off the edge if I had still been standing over there. Whoa. Hey. The ground closed up. And the lights all turned back on. What is that? I'll be honest, I'm a little disappointed. I got a 0 imbuement for beating the odd hour challenge, which is cool and all, but like I could get that from any other item as well, or from any other enemy. Like the chaos demons have been kind of dropping them like candy. That'd be really cool if it was like a shield upgrade. I feel like that's the only upgrade that's missing in the demo. And it still didn't lower that thing. Unfortunate. Why is there not one of me up there? What's going on? I didn't see you on the way down. Oh, maybe it just spawned because it was... I don't know, maybe odd hour was fucking it up. I'll just try the... Oh, actually, you know what? I got a shit ton of Axions for doing that challenge. Maybe I can level up. I should at least try. Don't want to just waste my money. Yeah, as soon as they get dash attacks involved in this game, I feel like I'm going to have to relearn everything. I feel like having the ability to dodge around and also dive in for attacks, because the dodge attacks in this game are really good. Like, you go really crazy far forward. There's a lot of momentum to be had, a lot of movement, but like I can't do it because they don't function. I mean, they kind of function, but not well enough. It will change the game once I can actually evade and attack. That guy dropped 300? Wasn't that the treasure that was down there to begin with? That's a lot of Axions. What was I having an issue with most? Maybe stamina? I don't feel like damage was that big of a deal, but I do feel like stamina might have been. Stamina and health, because I almost beat him until he dropped the sun on me. Well, I'm going to try the fight one more time, and then I'm going to call the stream after that. We're going to do one more boss attempt, and it's out of odd hour. So I don't think... I don't know. If that sun attack was just something that he has, then we'll find it out. But this is the last attempt for the night, and then I could just save that for another. Yeah, next time I do a live stream, it's probably going to be doing the boss fight and then trying out the split screen mode. We're in. Can't even hit him, actually. Kinda want to jump those, but I'm being an idiot. He can clip me. I should just jump that. There we go. I can actually hit in air. That's something I have the ability to do, but it's very difficult. I have to be really close. I have to be uncomfortably close to that ground sound wave attack that he does. Oh, I can dodge and be guarding at the same time, but I don't know if it behooves me to do that. Ow. I don't know if that's like some kind of riposte animation or something, but I want to make sure I use this whenever possible. Yeah, I don't know what that is either, but hey, if it's a buff. I don't think it's a damage buff. I think it's some kind of like staggering buff. Oh, here we go. Can I just outrun them? I can. They just dissipate over time. No, don't do that. Cancel it. Nice. I love being able to cancel that healing animation. That's a very good idea on their behalf. Oh no. Yeah, I guess that has a maximum range, so as long as I get the hell away from it, I can actually hit him and he can't hit me. Uh-oh. I see he just does that whenever. And then I just die. So what do I do? I see someone has joined this. Yo, how did you get the chat to appear on screen? Tell me secrets. Streamlabs. It's actually something you can get through Twitch if you go to like their extra pages and stuff like that. I did a lot of work last night to make this stream a better experience for everybody. DPS race? No, I don't think it is, because I'm gonna do this again. I said this was my last attempt, but now I'm like, oh damn, I got so... Oh! I don't think it's a DPS race, because I've seen that attack twice, and it was at different times in the fight. It was at the very end the first time I saw it, and at this time it was like halfway through. And it wasn't timed, I don't think, because I feel like the second time it went way faster, and yet he did it at half health. I think it's just like a puzzle kind of fight. Like, I think it just one-shots you unless you like hide behind him or something. I have a feeling that's what it's gonna be. Ow. Ow. Like a countdown timer? No, I don't think so. I think it's just some kind of... I got really close to fighting him that last time, purely salty. I was like almost at the very end of the fight, and then all of a sudden he just fucking killed me with a space cannon, and I was like, alright. I actually thought it might have been linked to the what time of day it was. Honestly, this is the easiest way to just deal with it. Just throw a bunch of axes into his face. Axions retrieved. Oh, wait, that might be enough to level up. I don't... Axion... It doesn't tell me what my required Axions are, which is unfortunate, because that'd be really nice to know. I literally just woke up from a nap while he was streaming. I have no idea what's going on right now. Thanks, Mod. You're amazing at your job. You're fantastic. I wouldn't rather. Don't want anybody else. Get up. There we go. Yeah, if I don't beat the boss this time, that's fine. It just means that I'm going to be beating the boss on my split-screen playthrough of this instead of on the single player. I really want to beat it single player, though. I want to have it. I want to make it happen. I don't know how many Axions I need, but I don't want to waste 2,000 Axions. You're late, my dude. What do you mean I'm late? What am I late to? I don't understand. Ow. I'm getting shot. The session? The session doesn't start till 10. I'm glad I opened this shortcut. Now an enemy can shoot me while I'm trying to level up. Strength? Oh, probably would be just better to have stamina. I don't know. Stamina or strength? I got enough health. Here, we'll do stamina. That sounds like it might be alleviating. How was your nap, mod? I'm glad I'm not relaxing. I'm glad I can lull the masses to sleep. Oh. Yeah, I can't even hit him until he finishes this thing. Ow. Stunned and hit. I gotta put my shield down. That's what I gotta do. Stop pushing buttons. Gotta learn. I'm not learning. I'm doing bad. Maybe I should just unlock. Ow. No, because then when I block, it's not guaranteed to be an actual block. I like this whole you have to hit the enemy to get your healing items back, because it really does actually make you, however many healing items you have is then directly linked to how well you know the enemies that you're fighting. As you get better at the boss, you don't have to worry about like holding on to 10,000 healing items arbitrarily. Either you know the boss or you don't. If you know it well enough, you'll beat it. And I don't think the leech actually increases. Uh-oh, it's that attack, isn't it? Yep. Back it up. Back it up. And dodge. Ow. Wow, the chip on that is there is a lot. There is no chip. I think it just goes through your shield. Is this the barrier attack? I don't even know. I'm pretty sure if I hide behind him. Uh-oh. Please don't do the sun attack while you're over there. That's a terrifying attack as well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's just gonna do the sun attack and I gotta hide behind him. I'm pretty sure that's what happens. Can't really see him behind, unfortunately. Am I supposed to just be hugging him the entire time? Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna hide behind him. Yeah! Yeah! Free hits too! We're learning. And I knock him down. Alright, I'm healing up just in case. I'm not gonna... Hit him one more time. I got the one achievement. No! And then I float away into space. Oh, is it? Oh, thank you for playing. Look at that. And then I floated off into the abyss. And that's the achievement guide for Hellpoint pre-alpha demo. Stay tuned next time, and we'll be exploring. That's the one achievement. I didn't even know there was an achievement until I clicked on the game to download. Who even does that? Cool. What happens if I continue now? Is it gonna start me over at the beginning? Do I just instantaneously have a new character? I did it, guys. That's the achievement. He gave me 3,000 souls. I mean, Platicos. I mean, Axions. Raw. I don't understand what else there could potentially be to do in this game. 10, 10, 10. That's how I managed to beat this game. I think I got everything. I still have no idea how to get... Here, I'll show you guys so it's live on stream. I did the odd hour challenge. I did the boss. I want to see the boss fog area now that it's over. I still don't know how to get that treasure up there. I have no idea how to get it up there, and you know what? Next time I do a stream, it's going to be a split-screen live stream, and that's going to be the challenge. The challenge is we're going to figure out how to get that damn thing. But yeah, we're going to start new characters, which is going to wipe this save file off the face of the earth, so say goodbye to this character. I'm going to probably start as the gold character. I don't even know what they are. Oh, if I just go back in, can I just re-challenge the boss? I can. I can just re-challenge the boss anytime I want. That's interesting. But I got the achievement. Yay! Undisturbed Defas Nemundus. Alright, say goodbye. That's it for the stream. I'm gonna call it now. Normally I go until 10, but 9:37 is close enough, and there's not much for me to do tonight, actually. That's it. I blew my load. I beat the boss. I was so much better at it than I thought. So I'm going to end it tonight. That'd be all. Thank you all for joining me. I'm going to switch back to OBS because you can't just exit the game and be done with it. Alright. See ya. Nice.